Hello, everybody. Oh, where's my game? Let's stop the music. Let's hope this shows up. It shows up. Welcome, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Actually, before I start this, let me turn down the game volume slightly. And if it's too low while I'm playing, let me know. But welcome, guys. Yeah, you know, my original plan for this stream was to do an afternoon The Old Republic stream. I installed it last night, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for after our trip. And I'm probably going to start playing The Old Republic quite a bit. I'm just kind of in an MMO mode right now. And I think it'd be fun to kind of start fresh with a brand new character. And play that for a while. Start doing some longer streams at night, couple hours, just, you know, maybe playing some of the Old Republic and beating the entire story and campaign of a single character would be kind of a fun change of pace for streaming on the channel, you know. But with that being said, that's not what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm just going to play some Blast for right now. Maybe my mood will change. But welcome, JJ, Spencer, Grant, Bedrock, Josh, and Took. Good to see you guys on this, what is it, Friday afternoon. First HD stream in what feels like forever for me anyway. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much in the past couple months. I've actually been streaming quite a bit this week. I've been doing 2-a-days on and off for the past week, and I've uploaded like 3 videos this week, and I started working on an idea on a script for a long-form documentary-style video about all of the fan restorations that I think would be pretty fun to make, at least. I'm looking into doing some interviews with people who make them. I've already interviewed Harmy, but I'd love to talk to him again for this new project that I'm working on. But yeah, man, welcome one and all. It is 2v2 right now. I guess nobody's playing Blast at the moment. What is that guy? Is he a bot or some shit? Oh, we got each other. Or no. Did we? Can you guys hear the game, or is it too low? I think it might be a little too quiet. Is it? Yeah. Alright, let's get them. Do they have bots in this game? That guy's name is just a series of numbers. Oh, this is a miserable experience. I'm gonna quit out of this and here, let me turn up the game volume slightly. Hopefully it's not too loud. I need to actually get into a match where there's players, right? Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat, first super chat and channel support of the stream. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. I'm going to do extraction. Let's see if there's a match or strike. Grant says, I'm not sure if I ever asked, did you ever do Republic Commando? I never finished a SWTOR run. Worth it from the start. How long is one play? I've only played the old, I've only played Republic Commando one time on a live stream years ago. I did not grow up playing it. I never had a GameCube. Wasn't it on the GameCube? What other consoles was it on? So yeah, I was never like a console gamer, and for a while it was only available on the console, correct? So yeah, when it first came out over the years, I never played it. Probably a part of it was because I was never a prequel fan, and it was that era, and you know, I was stubborn back in the day, and I just never touched it. But maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I installed it and played it on a live stream just for an hour. I don't really have any memory, or we can't find any games available. Okay. Let's just go Galactic Assault. There's got to be one, right? Xbox and PC. Oh, I didn't realize that. But yeah, so I never played it until a few years ago, and maybe that's one that I could visit. I know a lot of people always recommend that, but SWTOR, I played it when it first came out heavily for a while. I enjoyed it, playing Hut Ball and some of the PvP games and whatnot that they had. I really enjoyed it. I haven't like seriously sat down to play it in years. The last time that I seriously sat down to play it was, I'm gonna say, I think it was before my daughter was born, so like 6 or 7 years ago. I played it pretty heavily, and I streamed it quite a bit too. We would do Saturday SWTOR day. Every Saturday morning we would play, and there would be like 30 of us in a server. And one of the guys who was in this guild that we created actually created a stronghold, a guild headquarters, and just furnished it and made it huge and incredible. And we would run around and do missions and quests and whatnot in the game, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I just kind of have an itch to play it right now. It's free to play. You can subscribe to get different perks, and you can get expansion packs and stuff like that. But right now, if you want to try it out, just install it. It's, you know, it's completely free to play. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, Grant. Cheers, man. And Tuke17, what's going on, HG? Lost my radio gig a week ago to corporate restricting, and now reevaluating what's next, on to bigger and better. Oh shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But I like the attitude of on to bigger and better. Yeah, I mean, you're older like me. I don't. There's always maybe we have a very similar attitude when something like that happens. You know, I tend to look forward and not dwell on it. A company that I worked for like 10 years ago completely dissolved and laid off every single person that worked there. And I didn't really get bummed out about it. I was like, all right, this is not, I'm going to take this as an opportunity. You know, it was a really cush gig, and, restructuring. Gotcha. But yeah, that's a bummer. You know, it always kind of throws, a little bit of chaos into stability, you know, but, all you can do is, I don't know. Just hope you can find something that you want to do, you know. After something like that happens. I'm kind of lucky that the career that I'm in, there's so much job security in it. I'm going to quit out of this and try to join a blast match. I never expected on a Friday afternoon to have such trouble finding a match in any mode. Interesting. Yeah, anyway, Tuke, I appreciate that, man. And I'm sorry to hear about that. And been working in an adding station at the same company for 23 years? Jeez. I'm assuming, you know, a lot. Sorry, guys. I got a little phlegm. I'm assuming a lot of jobs in radio and maybe even television are dropping off, you know. Just kind of the march of time and where technology is going and where entertainment is going. Dude, Greedo, you're in a career that doesn't have to worry about job security issues for at least half a century. Yeah. You know, there's always gonna need us until the robots come. And I mean, ultimately, isn't players needed 3 for a blast match? Oh my god, dude, I'm only 1 in a blast match. I mean, isn't the ultimate goal to really get rid of? I mean, in all the grand scheme of things. Can you guys still hear me? My streaming software is showing that my microphone is not picking anything up, but my mixing board is showing that my microphone is picking something up. Weird. But yeah, isn't the ultimate goal like my job, right? Isn't the ultimate goal, let's say 100 years ago, wouldn't it be great if there was no need for us because it was just all robots that cannot get burned and can see thermal imaging through their robot eyes and, you know, instantly know where victims are, and and then robot medics that instantly know what the problem is and can instantly stop bleeding and, you know, give a complete diagnostic check of a human being before that human being is taken to the hospital. Like, wouldn't that be the ultimate goal? I mean, yeah, you're going to lose some jobs, but 100 years from now, it would be nice if that wasn't the case. What in the hell, man? I can't find a damn match. Let's try to find supremacy. The haves keep having, the have-nots lose more and more. It's one of the, like, you know, I know guys who are like, well, Buc-ee's hires for $17 an hour. Buc-ee's hire when I was a kid and I worked at a gas station or McDonald's, I made $4. Well, yeah, dipshit, milk didn't cost $20,000 for a gallon. You're gonna complain about people making more at their job? Well, you want minimum wage to still be $7 when a fucking 12-pack of Coke is $10? Shut up. Like, that kind of shit drives me crazy. There's no thought. Oh, I finally got a match. I guess I should go with these more popular game modes. I never play these big grand game modes ever. Like, woo, gotcha, punk. But yeah, that kind of stuff really drives me crazy. Oh, McDonald's is hiring $17 an hour. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. A one-bedroom apartment's rent is like $2,000. What are you talking about? You want people to just... What you... Slave wages? It's just ridiculous. Oh, I only play first-person nanny. I never play this third person. I usually do pretty good in Blast. We'll see how I do in this match. Oh, we're already about to lose. Never mind. Ah! Oh, we're losing it. They came from behind. Oh, yikes. Ah. All right. I don't think there's any possible way we can win this. At all. Oh, there's Vader. I'm gonna get a couple shots on Vader. Maybe. Probably not. I hear... Do I hear Vader? I feel like I hear Vader's lightsaber and... Dead. Yeah, I agree, smart person. It's, I don't understand how people survive. Like, me and my wife makes more money than me. And I feel like we live paycheck to paycheck, you know, working careers. We have good careers. And we work paycheck to paycheck. And, I mean, we still have cushions to go on vacations and stuff like that. And do what we want to do without feeling super constricted. But, I don't know how people really survive when with the price of things and just the what it costs to live and in four walls, you know, it's crazy to me. Oops. And another thing that really drives, like, I don't understand, you know, I know a lot of people who work regular 9-to-5 jobs and then they have to respond to emails and bullshit from their bosses. Like, when you're off work, you should be off work. There's no homework. I mean, like, unless you work from home, you shouldn't be on call at 11 o'clock to answer an email about a client. Like, I think that shit is so stupid. I don't know. I haven't been in that kind of workforce in a very long time. So I just look at it from the outside, and I think it's I don't know. You don't like it? Find another job. Oh, yeah. That's super easy, isn't it? To find a job that pays a livable wage without people bitching and moaning that you're making $17 at Burger King. The little guy just gets squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And whenever they want just a little morsel, you got a bunch of assholes trying to, you know, constantly put the boot on the top of their head and push them down further. It's interesting to me how people, you know, it's always the haves too, the people who don't understand, you know, what it's like to pinch pennies and yeah, it's interesting to me. I don't know. How's little one HG? My oldest is almost done with his senior year. That's crazy. And my middle guy is already in high school. Oh, yeah, she's doing good, man. We're actually going on a cruise in 3 days. we have a cruise for a week, and we're gonna go to some ports, and it's yeah, I can't wait. I'm already in vacation mode, man. I have to work tomorrow, and that's my last shift before 2 shifts of vacation and a week off. So the boat, the cruise boat has some water slides and a pool, and you know, all the ice cream my kid's gonna want to eat, and we're getting the drink package and all sorts of stuff like that. And I can't wait, man. It's going to be very relaxing. As relaxing as it can be with a 5-year-old. I just touched the side of my keyboard, and I just realized I never took off like one of the pieces of tape. Does the other side have it too? Like the piece of tape that's supposed to prevent it from getting scratched up. I just realized that I never took it off. I've had this keyboard since October. It's always fun. All right, let's see. We have captured Dorne. Let's see. Here we go. Man, I haven't played Supremacy. I haven't played any game mode other than Blast in years. No joke. Years. Alright, let's capture this. Let's capture this thing. Gotcha, punk. Super Snake. Ah. The Wanderer's Library, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Where are you on the political spectrum? I'm pretty boring and a centrist, I suppose, within reason. I am into issues. I'm not into teams. I'm not into labels. Because I'm sophisticated. No, I just think joining teams and wanting to be a part of a team and a label and restricting yourself from further thought that you might... Yeah, I don't know. There's too many people out there who just join an ideology or a team or a label, and that's as far as their thinking goes. But if I had to put myself on a political spectrum, I would say center-left. You know, I think... I have heroes on both sides of the political spectrum, and they're generally, like, by today's standards, they're super centrist, right? Like, I liked both Obama and I liked McCain. Like, you know what I mean? I read Dreams of My Father, and Restless Wave. They're both of their books. So I have heroes and appreciations, and I understand the viewpoints of both sides within reason. Again, within reason. But there are people nowadays in both parties that I'm just like, how does this person rise through the ranks? I just don't understand it. Like a Marjorie Taylor Greene or like a Boebert, or is that her name? Yeah. I sit there and I'm like, how this person is basically like, it's like a meme. It's like a social media meme. This human being is a social media meme. I don't get it, you know. So I hate where that party is gone. It's just completely lost itself, and I don't know. But yeah, I'm usually the guy that is pretty reasonable with arguments and understanding both sides. I know that pisses people off, like, join a team, you fence setter. Well, shit, man, I can't do that. That's not in my blood, you know? It's not in my blood to just, I don't know. I appreciate I don't know.
We're losing position X.
Yeah, Wanderers, you wish you had more than 2 options. Well, we technically do, but unfortunately, it's just not the way system set up, media set up. Oh, return to the objective. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Did we lose the objective? No. I didn't realize that door was going to open. But anyway, Grant Guthrie, you got the drink package. Goodness me, bud. Careful, making it worth it can be dangerous. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get crazy. We're going to have our kid, you know, so obviously we're not going to, we're probably never going to hit our, there's a 15 drink limit on the cruise in 24 hours if you get the drink package. That's a lot. I mean, if it was me and my wife, we'd probably hit it, but no, it's going to be me, my wife, and our daughter. And, you know, we're going to be wrangling the kid. We're going to be going down water slides. So, like, we're basically paying for it for the ease of not having to pay for it every time and calculate tipping because gratuity's included. And it just will make it easier just to go up to the bar and go, I'll have a mojito. And then, boom, that's it. Interaction over, you know. Oh, we'll easily hit 5 a day, Josh. Easily. I mean, wake up, Bloody Mary, maybe a mimosa, and then, you know, get a tequila sunrise, and then a mojito, and yeah, I don't know. They brew beer on the boat too.
Rebels are trying to secure position Besh.
We'll see. But yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. I drink a shitload of water, so I'm good in that department. And I'm almost 40 years old. I'm past the phase of, you know, being not understanding where my limit is. I certainly know my limit. That was a cool sound effect. Oh, I got him. Nice. There we go. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much. Oh, let's capture this. Let's capture this. Did we capture it? Okay, we captured it. Let's see. Oh! Help me, help me, help me, help me. There we go. Gotcha, punk. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it again. I'm getting the hang of it again. I'm getting the hang of it again. Here we go. 6-player kill streak. Let's go, baby.
Of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle.
This is a close match. Oops, that was a bad throw.
The rebels are attacking Besh.
Gotcha, punk. Dr. Darth Dragon.
We just lost Besh.
Help, 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 help. Ah, bummer. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much. Now, neither Democrats and Republicans do anything to push the country forward and make people's lives better. I can't stand either Trump or Biden. Yeah, I mean, you would like to think that that's not the case. You know, you would like to think... I am still... I still think that the people that... maybe this is complete ignorant and just hopeful, wishful thinking, right? I still do believe the people that... you know, get in there, want to do the best for the people. You know, that's looking at things through rose-colored glasses, right? You have to believe that unless you'll go crazy, right? And it's just difficult to push agendas because You know, there's always blockades, and there's, you know, different parts of government might be controlled by the opposing party and stuff like that. And that's just kind of the way the system is set up, and that's the way it should be. You know, no one ideology, no one political party should have free reign. It's not set up like that. You want give and take. You want compromise. You want pushback. Even if you wholeheartedly agree with an agenda, it's still healthy to have the conversation and have opposition, in my opinion. Within reason always, right? Within reason. But, yeah, there's certainly a lot of people that I don't get why people like them. You know, I can like someone as a man and completely disagree with them ideologically. On the other hand, I can agree with certain aspects of someone's ideology and completely hate them as a man. You know. But, yeah. Anyway. Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Well, it's like, it's kind of like, no, I don't care about your Star Wars opinion, dude. I don't like you as a man, as I've said before. No, you got it all wrong, man. I don't care that you love the prequels and you think the sequels are shitty. I don't care about that. I just don't like you as a person. Anyway, Grant Guthrie, thank you so much for the super chat once again. Grant says, I wish we had space magic and laser swords to help handle our politics. Maybe a big mushroom building for the debates. I love / hate politics. Tiresome. I used to, yeah, I don't get into it anymore. I have conversations at work with people or friends, but like, honestly, I don't really pay too much attention. You know, I know people who are constantly just scrolling through their phones, getting upset, mostly about bullshit, and mostly about things that don't matter, and mostly about things that you're like, I think that's kind of fake, dude. You know? So I feel like it's best to you know, be engaged, understand what you're talking about, and if you don't have a full understanding, you don't need to talk. That's a lot of people's problems that you know, people who don't really understand the issue or what they're talking about or arguing for or against. But I guess it's just in our human nature that we want, you know, I need to say something, I need to say something, I need to say something. Well, you know, if you don't exactly know, you know, something about a subject, you probably shouldn't be adamantly against or defending that subject. I don't know, man. I believe that things work out, and you know, we do the best we can. It's certainly not perfect, but it's the system we have, and it's a hell of a lot better than a lot of other systems. What did Churchill say? He said, there's a quote that he said, I can't remember, something about democracy being the worst of the best system, or something. I can't remember. It was a good quote, which I can't remember at all. Anyway. I appreciate that, Grant. Oh, now I didn't realize we're getting dominated now. I guess I need to move around a little bit. Instead of just defend. Whoa, there's Han Solo. Woo! Gotcha. Scratch one bogey. Five-player kill streak. Gotta love it.
Signal from command. We have an elite operative outside.
Aw, I thought that blast was gonna get him. Cross, Josh, and Sapity, thank you guys so much. Cross says, hey, Greedo, what's your favorite Dark Horse Star Wars comic? Currently reading Republic series. You know, unfortunately, Cross, I'm not a big comic book reader. I don't really read too many comic books. Honestly, dude, the only one that I've read within recent memory is the Vader Dark Lord of the Sith series. But I'd never even finished it. I think I read 5 issues. Other than that, like, yeah, man, other than that, like, the only other comics that Star Wars comics that I've ever really read were the old Marvel comic books. I've just never been a big comic book guy. You know, growing up, I would occasionally read, Superman comics for all season, you know, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to Star Wars comics, I've never really been a big comic book guy. I don't know. I know that's probably I apologize. I wish I could answer your question further, but that's just, oh no! Oops. Yeah, I appreciate that. I would love to. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool to read some comics on my Kindle. I wonder if there's any free on my Kindle. But yeah, unfortunately, I've never really been a big comic book reader. You know? Aw, bummer. I thought I got him. But. Oh, I need to minimize real quick to look at these other super chats. There we go. But yeah, I appreciate that, Cross. A Republic series. Are there High Republic comics? I should know that. But I haven't really been that into comics or the High Republic. Not that I haven't. I just haven't given the High Republic a chance. I'd love to check it out. You know, New Era and all that stuff. But yeah. Josh, Lesota, thank you so much, Josh. Josh says, hey, Greedo, been a fan of your channel since Disney bought Lucasfilm. Spending my day off listening to the stream and playing KOTOR 2. Have a good one. Cheers, Josh. That was a long time ago. 2012, man. That's wild. I appreciate you sticking around all these years and you know, and hanging out. It's hard for me to believe that the channel's been around for that long. You know, I started the channel, and you know this as a long-time viewer. I started the channel in 2011, a year before Disney bought the franchise. So when I started the channel, like, I had no idea that there was ever going to be new Star Wars movies, you know? I was just going to endlessly talk about old Star Wars stuff, and the changes, and what I loved about the original trilogy, and prequel trilogy stuff, and whatever. And then all of a sudden, a year after I started this thing, boom. Oh, there's going to be new Star Wars? I just got lucky, you know. But that was a fun time, a super fun time, Josh. Very, you know, just a lot of fun stuff to talk about. A lot of what's it going to be and speculation. And it was just, it was pretty neat to kind of be a part of that conversation. As one of the early Star Wars YouTubers, you know, and talk about all that stuff, but I appreciate that, Josh. Enjoy some KOTOR 2. You have a good one as well, buddy. And Sapity, thank you so much. Sapity says, wish you and family a safe and good cruise. Be sure to post us the first umbrella drink you have. I absolutely will. If you're listening to my voice right now, go follow me on Instagram. It's at official_Hello Greedo. Yeah, go follow me on Instagram, and I'm sure I'll post some cruise pictures and whatnot. But I appreciate that, Sapity. We're really looking forward to it.
We are losing
It's gonna be fun. My daughter's gonna have a blast. She, you know, there's gonna be there's water slides on the boat. You know, there's shows and an arcade, and it's gonna be a really good time. We all need a little vacation, and hopefully this will be a nice, relaxing one. But cheers, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, go follow me on Instagram, everybody, and I'll be posting some pictures up when we're on the boat. There we go. There we go. Let me get in the capture zone. Let me minimize and get back to the chat so I can scroll and see everything. There we go. Boom. Smart person JDT, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. You said, I'm in a bit of a Star Wars phase right now. Started listening to audiobooks at work and just finished the Revenge of the Sith novel. Highly recommend. Nice. Oh, the novelization of Revenge of the Sith. I've actually never read a novelization of a Star Wars movie. Ever. That would be actually a lot of fun to read. I feel, man. Did I get him? I got him. That's a good idea. You know the one that I would really like to read the novelization on? The Last Jedi. I'm just curious what the difference would be between... yeah, I don't know. That's the one that, for whatever reason, I want to check out the book of. Yeah, it's you mentioned Star Wars phase right now. It always ebbs and flows, as does everything. All of our interests, right? Right now, in terms of a phase that I'm in, there's a band that I listened to in high school a lot, called Rilo Kiley. And I was listening to them the other day, and I was like, golly, they were so good, and they still hold up. Rilo Kiley, lead singer Jenny Lewis, and man, so right now I'm in a Rilo Kiley phase, in my life. But I've tried to get into audiobooks over the years. It's been so long since I've listened to one from start to finish. I own a few through like Google Books or whatever it's called. But as soon as I start listening to one, I find that I start like daydreaming. I tried to listen to some Star Wars ones on my commute like a year ago or so. And I just start daydreaming and my mind wanders. And before you know it, I haven't listened to like 10 minutes of the story and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, maybe I'll check out it's 3-on-1. Perfect. Or 2-on-1 rather. Awesome. Maybe I'll check out a novelization. You know what? How about this? Instead of playing the last 10 minutes of Battlefront, we are just going to do a little Lightspeed Lounge. Are you cool with that for the next 13 minutes? Let me quit out of here. There we go. Let me turn on some music. And here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud or quiet. I had to turn everything down for the game. 15. Gotta go. There we go. I think that should be good. But yeah. Vince and Grant, thank you guys so much for the super chat and channel support. Vince says, Star Wars character you find annoying that isn't obvious. What are the obvious ones? Like, obviously, Jar Jar. Some people might find young Anakin annoying. Golly. Annoying Star Wars characters. That's tough. I don't know. I think the only ones that maybe you find annoying are the obvious ones. I can't really think of any other character that makes me like roll my eyes. I'm trying to think of like sequel era characters, but I don't find any of them annoying. I don't find really any of the annoying, like, I mean, like, is Salacious Crumb annoying? It doesn't annoy me, but I can see that he is annoying in universe, you know? There's really, other than the obvious ones, I can't think of, like, no, Rose and Holdo, they don't annoy me at all. When I think of annoying, I think of characters that just kind of make me roll my eyes, and like their screen presence just kind of irks me. But no, I don't have any. I'm trying to think, man. Honestly, Vince, like just the obvious ones. And you know what I'm really excited for, Vince? Like the Phantom Menace comes out back in the theaters like early May, right? I'm going to take my daughter to see the Phantom Menace in the theater. It's going to be her first Star Wars movie. And I want to see it through her eyes. She'll be 6 years old, you know. I want to see it through her eyes, and I'm just curious. I guess, yeah, there you go. I guess some of the characters, like in the special edition, when in Jabba's palace, and the new Jedi Rock song, yeah, you could say that entire sequence makes me annoyed. Yeah, there you go, Vince. You just said it as it was coming out of my mouth. There you go. But anyway, I appreciate that, man. Grant says, new Greedo video series, changes between novel to movie on the Star Wars movies. That is a really good idea for a video, Grant. I will say this right off the bat. I don't have the time. And if I made that video, I would be lying to everybody, because guess what? I wouldn't read all the books. I would just be Googling, what are the difference between the books and the movies? And then I would come off like a know-it-all, but in reality, I know nothing. So in theory, that's a really good idea. I would love it if somebody spearheaded that idea as a video. Right now, man, the big project that I'm hoping to work on and start is, I mentioned it in the video that I uploaded earlier about 4K 80 being released. I really want to do like a long form documentary almost about Star Wars fan restorations. Like, I want to interview Harmy again, because I interviewed him a couple years ago. I'd love to interview him again. I'd love to interview the people behind Project 4K77 and all those. I'd even love to interview Adawan that did the Revisited movies, and talk about the changes and stuff like that in kind of a documentary style at the beginning, and discuss like when and why and how and all that stuff they were changed and when they came out and all through the years, and do that concisely, and then get into the restoration process. I think like a good hour and a half long documentary style video about that would be kind of like a one-stop shop for people's interest in all of that. You know, it'd be kind of neat. So that's the idea that's bouncing around in my brain. I'm going to be reaching out to people soon and see if they'd be interested in talking. But yeah. Anyway, cheers, Grant. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Oscar says, when you were younger, did you and your friends ever pull a Project X? Project X. What is that? Project X. Anonymous high school seniors who are determined to finally make their mark, but how to make themselves his high school with an epic party. Of course, the idea is innocent enough. Nothing could prepare the three of them for a shindig. I've never seen this. I've heard of this. I'm sure what we did was nowhere near as crazy. But we did. I hung around with a bunch of pranksters, and we did some really stupid shit. Our senior prank, we actually pulled into the parking lot of the high school. My buddy connected to the Wi-Fi, and he was a part of like the website designing team, like as a class, you know. And he took it down, and guess what he put up? I'm not going to tell you, but he put up a lot of graphic things on the high school website from the parking lot of the high school. We used to, when we first got our licenses, we would drive around with like giant super soakers. And if anybody like at a red light had their windows down, we would hose them down. We were like, this was like 20 plus years ago. We do that at like the movie theater too. You'd probably get in a lot of trouble nowadays for doing this. Like kids walking out of the movie theater like our age, and we would have super soakers and hose them down. You know, just really stupid shit. I could go into further detail, but probably not. Anyway. But not Project X. I'm not familiar. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it. But I appreciate that, Oscar. Oh yeah, I misread that. I read Fallout, Andre. Thought you were talking about the Fallout trailer. The Fallout trailer looks great. Greedo, are you organized, or do you have a George Costanza wallet? No, I'm organized. My wallet is very thin and minimal. I rarely carry cash. My wallet consists of my driver's license, my car insurance, my government ID, my veteran ID, or my county, my firefighter county ID, my veteran ID, my debit card, my credit card. And that's it. That's it. No, I don't have a Costanza wallet. There is no reason to have a goddamn George Costanza wallet. You're gonna have back problems. Your hips are gonna shift. Take it easy, Uniqueness. Thanks for stopping in, man. Anyway. Grant Guthrie, thank you for coming in with probably the final super chat and channel support before I hop off here. Grant says, did you see the 12-hour Phantom Menace retrospective breakdown someone made? I watched the entire thing. Beyond impressive. 12-hour Phantom Menace. Let's see. A very brief analysis. The Phantom Menace. The Bread Circus.
I never thought as if you did.
No. A month ago. I didn't know. No, I've never seen this. I didn't know this was a thing. Interesting. 12 hours? I mean, I love the Red Letter I'm a big Red Letter Media fan. Does it kind of... I'll have to scroll through this. I don't think I could sit down and watch 12 hours of this, Grant, but... Interesting. Beyond impressive. All right, maybe I'll start it. I'm about to go downstairs and make some lunch before I go pick up my daughter from school, so maybe I'll turn this on while I eat. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. People creating things. Oh, it's fun. But yeah. Anyway, Grant, I appreciate that, dude. All right, that's it for me, guys. I gotta get going. Let's see. Today is Friday. I work tomorrow and Sunday. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the last stream. Actually, I'll do a stream Sunday night. How about that? I'll do a stream Sunday night right before I go on the cruise on Monday. We'll hang out for an hour. We'll shoot the shit. And I'll be like, I'll see you guys in a week. Yeah? That sounds good. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I got to get going. To everybody who super chatted tonight, thank you for the support. I'm getting back into the swing of things with the channel, making videos, got things in the works, doing some streams. So we're back in action, man. It feels good to be back. So, all right. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya!